LePodcast Season 2.
To episode 9. 9. It's incredible. Honestly, the greatest podcast in the world.
You know, episode 9, that's 2 more viewers than we had last week.
Don't let YouTube know this. I've been trying to hide it. I've been trying to fudge some numbers. I've been in the back end trying to cheat some systems.
I've been getting calls. I don't know about you. I've been getting calls daily.
I've been in
People
meetings.
freaking
That's why
out.
it's so late. That's why it's so late. We do these things. But before we get started,
Yeah, what do we
would
got to
like to
do?
great-
Should we start? Should we like start in songs? Like, what should we do differently?
we're gonna have to bring it to the meeting.
The pod is still alive, but it's barely breathing. Praying to a God that I don't believe in.
It's gonna work.
Traded sat my whole damn team.
You did.
Starting a fake player from BYU now. He's a 5th-round rookie. Kirk snapped his Achilles. My team is super cheekies. My team is. I'm actually like at this point. I'm just chilling. Like I know my team is doomed. I'm done. I had second in points last week. I was second in points. I in the 6th seed. Now it's over. It's all.
It's crazy how quick that could just happen. You know.
Yeah. Listen, my draft is incredible. Incredible.
That's cool.
Quarterback.
Okay.
I got. Listen to this. 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, all in the top 10 of their respective positions. Incredible.
Yeah, and no playoffs, no one cares.
No, yeah, you're right. I'm not making playoffs.
But
it's a fact.
Before we really get into it, I wanted to make a major shout out. Congratulations to Gino and Courtney in
thank you,
bringing another Ganella into the world. I mean, not anyone can do it, but Gino and Courtney can. It takes a lot of talent, skill, dedication, hard work.
Very true.
And
very
podcasts.
True.
Honestly, if you didn't have podcast earnings, I don't think you'd be able to afford it. So, thanks to the fans. Thanks to YouTube.
Thanks to this podcast. Yeah, we got diapers, we got formula. All the essentials are paid for by the pod.
Feel free to keep sending in donations. We do love it and appreciate it. It's great. It's how we afford these great things. But yeah, we can get right into it. Last week, clean sweep. I mean, I can't believe it. You literally almost Gino jinxed everyone, but Twinkie won outright. Dom won outright. Sap blew the doors off of that. And
yeah, thanks to CeeDee Lamb. I should be rooftop right now.
Rooftop champ.
Could have been me on that fucking
rooftop champ upcoming. Fantastic Mortal Lock. Fantastic Coach T. Incredible. Cheek butter of the week is no longer thanks to Steady and thanks to Sap, but honestly, Steady.
I have an idea for cheek butter. In lieu of cheek butter, why don't we just pull up the team and just laugh? We'll just laugh as hard as we can collectively for 30 seconds or more. What do you think?
We could do that.
What do you think?
We'd have to poll the fans. It's not something we are. This is America. We do like to hear what they have to say. If they do feel that is appropriate,
just for right, let's give it a shot right now. Who is cheek butter? I don't even know. I didn't even check the scores. Who is the cheek butter this week?
Palazzo. Absolute rooftop to cheek butter. It's just
pull up the matchup. Let's take a look. I'm in the mood. I'm in the laughing mood right now. I'm gonna start cackling, I think.
We want to just look at the team, or we want to look at the score?
No, I want to see the score. I honestly don't even know what it was.
One oh two. Yeah.
Open it up. 102.
102.24. I've never seen anything this bad, man.
Oh my god. Yo, 102. Oh my god. So ass. Where's this team? Pull up the actual scores.
It's loading.
Pull up what the players did. Oh my god.
My computer's completely frozen. I don't know what happened.
Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna be cheek butter next week, so I can't laugh too much. But oh my god.
My screen's completely frozen. Now here we
go. Bro, 10. Scroll down.
Yeah. Jordan Love, I thought, was highest score, but it was actually Scary Terry.
Yo, your team is so ass. Oh my god.
Michael Pittman on the bench, highest score. Oh, Gabe Davis, actually.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god.
You had 90 points on the bench.
What a-
That's absolutely embarrassing. You were projected 150?
And
What?
he
Man.
underperformed by 48 points. Oh my god. Bro, what a cheek ass team. 6.5 from a running back. Yeah. Tony Powell. Oh my god, you're so ass.
Wow.
Yo,
That
this
was
team
fun,
is
actually.
so
I enjoyed that.
Aaron Jones, 8 points. Eagles. Eagles D. I can't make fun of that.
-3.
Yeah. Yo, your team is booty. I actually expected the scores to be worse than this, but 102
Yeah,
is
honestly, it
102.
wasn't a terrible week. It's just fun to laugh. But yeah, let's get to
Oh,
our
I love
picks
laughing.
and
It's
get
great.
back to watching football on this beautiful Thursday.
All right, let's do it.
We sent these prior to the start. We are man of the people, and oh, I hit it instead of unhiding it, so still don't have them. Here we go. My 3-point play is Saf. I mean, rooftop champ, great guy, getting points.
Terrible pick.
Absolute
Terrible
against Traeger, Yorktown. Like, come on.
Terrible pick.
Zach -18 versus you. That's the scariest line I've ever seen. I can't believe I didn't take points, but man, your team is troubling. And then me -3 over Dom. If Zach didn't trade Dom, Brian Robinson was gonna absolutely kill me, literally. But I'm taking myself -3. I would have loved to take Mort over Twinkie, but neither of them have roster set. They both have 2 players on bye still in their roster. I don't know what's happening, but who knows? What Twinkie, when you see this, which you never will, you should set your lineup because Mort always
Yeah,
texts when they don't set the
Twinkie,
lineup.
don't even bother. Don't waste your breath. Twinkie eats bagels right now as we speak. All right,
Yeah,
so those are your three:
those are my three.
Zach, and you.
And I am
So
in the
Sap
lead.
is your 3-point play.
Yeah, Sap, clear, easy buckets, 3-point play.
Wow. So
Big
Sap,
swing.
Zach, and then you. All right, I'm gonna go reverse order. My 1-point play. This is like legit a pick 'em. I don't think we've ever had a line like that this close to a pick 'em. It's 0.1 points. Like it's a pick 'em. Steady plus 0.1 to Jello. Jello's a twin team. Been ass all year. I think has he ever even scored over 125 points ever? Once? I don't think so. His team sucks. I've been saying it since the beginning of time. So that actually should be a higher pick, but Steady lost 4 in a row. I do believe in Duke.
No. We
Stuff a
lost
big trade. He's cocky. Rooftop. His team's gonna plummet down fast. Coach got Diggs. Made some trades. He took Zach's team. Poached all his players. Big week for Traeger. -7.4. Easy cover. And my 3-point play in lockstep with your 2-point play. Zach -18. Zach, if you look at his team, Eckler's back now. He was hurt all in the beginning of the year. He has JT. Those are 2 better players than anyone on my roster this week. And he's made some trades with Traeger. I think he's got Derek Carr now. He's actually got players that can actually put up points. I'm starting a guy from BYU, a rookie 5th-round pick for the Vikings. That's my OP spot.
I'm starting a D2 level quarterback who's undrafted.
I'm starting Kenny Pickett right now. We're about to be at halftime. I think he's not even checked yet. He probably has like 1 point. Yeah. So Zach's gonna destroy me probably by 40. And that's it. So I got Steady my 1 point, Traeger my 2, Zach's my 3. Hopefully people see this. I don't know.
We'll see.
I hope.
I don't know. Until then, I mean, fan submissions, more content. Maybe we need. I don't know. Maybe new guests. It's really.
Maybe we should get maybe we should just do like a segment where we get someone on and flash your boobs. You know, like a flash and boob segment. You know,
you could reach out to YouTube or you can maybe coordinate. I'm out on that, but I would happily be a podcast host and be able to.
Yeah, listen, we're just hosts. We're not, you know, right. We just got to get eyeballs.
No recruiting.
We got to get eyeballs. That's the thing. We need eyeballs. So we're open to ideas, suggestions.
Maybe. You know what? We will have that next episode. Stay tuned to find out.
All right.
That's how you tease. Peace out, boys.
That's it, guys. Peace.
That's right, boys. I'm back. Lord Tresap checking in. We did it again. Rooftop champ of the week. It's feeling pretty good. Just dropped a nice 170 spot on Zach. Honestly, I'm kind of pumped it was him, you know. If I had to choose anyone, we had to get Zach out of here, you know. He's getting swindled left and right. We tried to save him from 2 vetoes. He's like, nah, hold up. I gotta give Coach T Stephon Diggs. And then this week, he's like, oh, I gotta give him Gus Bus. I heard next week it might be Austin Eckler. They're getting crazy. I don't know what kind of scheme they got going on. I don't know if they're splitting commission on like a real estate property. I think Coach might be giving him father tips and how to change diapers and all that. But there's something shady going on over there, man. I don't know. But that 170 wouldn't be possible on my boy Gino Picks, a.k.a. Gino DeVito. Gino, bless my trade inbox. I'm looking last week. I'm thinking, oh, what bullshit is he cooking up? Oh, damn. I'm like, this is a beauty. My guy, CeeDee Lamb, called him mid, drops a 40 spot. Jimmy Cooks, Brock Purdy. I'm like, okay, we can work with that. And I sent you my boy Devontae, who's in fucking Raider hell. Don't worry, Devontae, we're going to save you. This offseason, reunite with A-Rod. Garrett Wilson on one side, A-Rod, and Devontae on the other, man. That's scary hours. Woo-wee. Who else? Congello, man, you were talking shit. You're telling me my team sucks. You're scoring like barely getting over 100 points. You're not going to be in the playoffs. I'll be in the playoffs. But, you know, don't talk shit, man. Stop chirping my squad, man. I already swindled you once. You don't want that to happen again. Who else we got? I got Coach this week, man. Coach has got a good squad, man. Respect to his squad. A little finals preview, but a bigger than our matchup. Got Yorktown versus Harrison. Section semis. Coach, let's get it done, man. Let's get a fucking dub. I know you're going to have the offense pumped. They're going to be humming. They're going to be ready. Let's get that done. A big road win. Get to the section final. Well, Steady. Come on, Steady. You're still all butthurt about Baker Mayfield. All right, he's QB 17. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Come on, you got to get back to be doing cheap butter of the week, man. Come on, Steady. I don't want to start throwing tomatoes at you. Get back. You signed the contract. Get back. We need you to get the pod needs you, man. They're struggling. You see Gino. He's taking edibles. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. Tom's in the dumps. Sponsors are out. YouTube's up his ass too. Oof. Man. Jets 4-3. I'm not even gonna talk shit about that Giants win. That game was a fucking atrocity and set football back 60 years. But hey, fuck it. We're 4-3. Rodgers coming back Christmas Eve. You heard it here first. We're going to be 7-7-ish probably. He's going to come out of that tunnel. We're playing the commies. I could see it. We got the fucking Chargers this week. Those frauds, man. Jay Herbo. MetLife, we're going to eat you up. I could see us pulling the upset. This ain't my last rooftop. I'll be back. I think I got one more in me. You know, this league got fucking crazy this week, though. Holy shit, everything was calm at sea, and then boom! Shit got crazy, man. I don't know what kind of chaos. Vetoes, trades left and right. We're amending veto rules. I'm like, this is insane. I missed all these votes. I guess that's what I get for being late to the fucking draft. But holy shit. Hopefully it's a little calmer this week coming into it. Yeah, that's about all I got. Saving the pod. Jet up, boys. Who am I throwing this? I'm throwing this to Coach T. His coaching fraud of the week. The Great Mort Report. Give me a little mortal life.
going on, everybody? Welcome to Coach T's Coach and Fraud of the Week here on Thursday night. I know it's late. Didn't get my segment in on time. Huge game this week. Yorktown's in the section semifinals at Harrison tomorrow night. If we win, we most likely play Somers, get our rematch in the section championship. Just been grinding out here in preparation for the game and super fired up for tomorrow night. But let's get going here with Coach of the Week. So this week's Coach of the Week, I have to give my flowers to. Man, this man, Twinkie, has made not 3, not 4, not 5, no, actually 0 transactions all year. Let me repeat that. We have played 8 weeks of fantasy football. My man has not made 1 fantasy transaction all season. That is fucking crazy that he is in the position where he's at right now. My man Twinkie is 5-3. My man Twinkie is second in points, third in the standings. Just quietly moving out here. And I think has also wrote about a total of 0 text messages in our thread, which pops off every single day. So Twinkie, you are this week's Coach of the Week. Now, Twinkie had a good performance, and he beat Steady, who we're gonna get to in a moment here. And I'm glad that he took him down, and I'm glad that we get to couple them together for this week. Twinkie's got my boy Jalen Hurts, who had a huge week. A.J. Brown, nice little Eagle stack right there, huge week. Evan Ingram had a big week. Amon-Ra St. Brown had a nice week. Rashad White finally came along. All right, he's got a nice little team over here. Especially when Debo comes back. I think he could really do some good things. So again, congrats, Twink, Coach of the Week. No transactions, no text messages, 2 restaurants. I know you're not going to see this, but still killing it out here now. This week's Fraud of the Week, Cheek Butter Forever of the Week is Steady. Yo, my man, I am I don't even want to say angry. I don't want to say mad. I want to say disappointed. I am an ABLA supporter through and through. When I came into this league, I was super excited. Gino was talking it up. Find out we got a podcast. Start listening to the podcast. It's great content. Phenomenal. Get through a couple weeks. I get my first opportunity to come on the podcast. Loved it. Doing a weekly segment. I looked forward, Savan, to Cheek Butter of the Week every week. Laughed my ass off while you were doing it. You did amazing. The fact that you can't take 5-10 minutes out of your day to do Cheek Butter of the Week, to keep ABLA as America's #1 sports podcast, I'm fucking disappointed. I mean, this is a staple of this league. I would brag to all my other fantasy football nerd friends that are in other leagues that this league has a fucking podcast, that this league has spreads, has bets on the line for jerseys, has Coach of the Week, has Matty T's picks, has a rooftop champ, and has Cheek Butter. And as I sit here today, I won't be able to confidently say that to anybody else anymore because you blew it. 5-10 minutes out of your day to get Cheek Butter done. I'm disappointed. Coming from someone that should have been Cheek Butter last week and got roasted, I was ready for it because I love this part of the league. I know I stated it in the chat before, but every single time Palazzo comes on, he crushes it. He's funny. He does his thing. I think that he could add a valuable component to this podcast. So I am now formally proposing at the end of Coach and Fraud of the Week that Palazzo takes over Cheek Butter of the Week or whatever own segment he wants to create for himself to keep this podcast at #1. Peace and love. Go Yorktown.
Mortal Lock Week 9. It is fucking cold out there. It's a cold world. I'm on a 5-game winning streak, hot as can be. I've won more games in the last 5 weeks than 7 teams in this league have won all season. Just think about that for a second. Soon to be 6 straight. I'm taking down Bagel Boy. We're both playing 8-on-8 this week. We made a side deal. Don't ask me about it. He got the better end of that deal, that's for sure. Mortal Lock went 4-0 last week. We took the World Series under 5.5 games. That cashes last night, plus 155. We took the Bengals plus 3.5. We thought Sam Darnold was playing. He didn't. Doesn't matter. Bengals won outright. We took Jaguars plus 2.5. No, minus 2.5 over the Steelers. Easy peasy. And the last game, if I can remember, was the Vikings over the Packers. Packers were favored. We questioned that. Second week in a row, cashes. We fading the Packers all season. I got 3 plays this week. I mean, it's cold out there. Bundle up, start the fire. Don't forget, daylight savings on Saturday. So if you think the game is at 1 p.m. on Sunday, it actually is at 1 p.m., but don't forget to set the clock so you're going to be messed up. I think it goes back, but don't quote me on that. We'll find out when we wake up Sunday morning. I got 3 plays this week, like I said. No order. I love them all equally. We're not biased against any one of our plays this week. Cowboys plus 3. Absolutely love that play. Going on the road. This is going to be a theme this week. Road teams catching points. We said it. There is no real home field advantage. 1.5 points, that's barely anything these days. But we're definitely fading the Eagles this week. That's all I'm going to say. Cowboys plus 3. We have the Commanders plus 3, but I would wait on that maybe like a day. I think we can get 3.5. I got 3.5 on Tuesday, so just it went down to 3. We're not scared of any reverse line movement. I'm telling you, the Eagles were home catching 6.5 against the Commanders. Now the Commanders are on the road in New England catching 3. That makes absolutely no sense. Like, I'm a Patriots fan for life. I'm going Commanders this week. The third play this week, Rams plus 4.5. Now, I don't know who the quarterback is, and it scares me for the Rams. But in the rare case that Stafford plays, plus 4.5 is an awesome number. And in the case he doesn't play, plus 4.5 is what we're going to get. It's probably going to go to plus 5, but that's a dead number. Who cares? Plus 4.5, lock that in now just in case Stafford comes out there and plays. We're going to go 3-0. I'm going to go 1-0 myself against Bagel Boy. I'll see you guys next week when I'm 6-3. Just can't believe that. 6-3. That's amazing.